I still remember the moment she walked through the front door after her trip. She had that bright, effortless smile I used to fall for, the one that could make even the most stubborn part of me soften. But that day, something was different. Something in the way she held her bag. The slight hesitation before she kissed me on the cheek made my stomach twist into knots. I tried to shake it off. Maybe it was just fatigue, I told myself. Or maybe I was being paranoid. But then came the texts I hadn't expected. Little notifications I noticed by accident. Her phone face up on the kitchen counter while she unpacked. A message from a name I didn't recognize. A single line, "Can't wait to see you again." My chest tightened. I stared at it, blinking. My first instinct was to assume nothing. Maybe it was work. Maybe it was nothing. But something inside me refused to let it go. Over the next few days, the small things started piling up. Calls she said she didn't hear. Sudden errands that lasted hours. The way her laughter seemed just a little too forced when we were together. I started questioning myself. Was I imagining it? Was my mind just jumping at shadows because I loved her too much to face a potential truth? One night, I stayed up, pretending to sleep while I watched her phone buzz on the bedside table. A subtle glint of light as a new message appeared. I felt my chest constrict, a cold pit forming in my stomach. I couldn't help myself. I picked it up. There it was. More than one conversation, hints of plans, jokes I wasn't part of, flirtations that made my skin crawl. It wasn't just texting. There were photos, smiling faces together, arms draped around each other, a closeness that should have been mine. The betrayal hit me slowly at first, like waves lapping at a cliff edge. And then suddenly, all at once, it crashed over me. Memories that used to feel warm. The way she tucked my hair behind my ear, the quiet morning sipping coffee together, now felt tainted. Was any of it real? Every laugh, every touch, every whispered, "I love you," became suspect. I tried to confront her carefully, hoping I was wrong. I wanted to hear an explanation that would make sense, to salvage what we had. I asked one evening, my voice steady but my hands trembling, "Who's been texting you?" She froze, and in that moment I saw it. The slightest flicker of guilt, a shadow she couldn't mask. And then she admitted it. Not with anger, not with denial, but almost with a tired inevitability, like confessing it had been a long time coming. She had met someone on her trip. She hadn't planned it, she said, but it had happened. She didn't mean to hurt me. She loved me, she claimed, but the choice had been made, the line crossed, and I was left standing on the wrong side of it. I don't think I really cried. Not at first. It was more like a hollow ache, a numbness that took over every thought. I replayed our life together, every promise, every quiet night, every shared hope, and with every memory, the weight of the lie pressed harder. I felt betrayed in ways that words can't describe, by the person I trusted most, by the life I thought we were building, and by the version of love I believed in. We talked late into the night. I asked questions I already knew the answers to. She told me about the guilt, about the stolen moments, about feeling trapped and impulsive. I listened, mostly in silence, letting her words settle around me like dust in a sunbeam. There was honesty there, yes, but honesty couldn't erase the pain. Eventually, I made a decision, not in anger, not in spite, but in quiet, unwavering clarity. I couldn't stay in a life built on hidden truths. I told her I needed space. That love without trust isn't love. It's just a memory we keep revisiting. And for the first time in months, I felt something stir inside me, a fragile sense of self-respect, a spark of reclaiming my own life. She left that night with her things, her smile faltering slightly as she walked out. And I realized that closure isn't always dramatic. Sometimes it's just a quiet assertion that you deserve truth, even when it hurts. I stayed behind, alone, staring at the empty space she had left. And for the first time, I felt the raw, unfiltered weight of freedom. It hurt. God, it hurt like nothing else. But it also reminded me, my life, my peace, my love, those are mine to protect. And no lie, no betrayal, no moment of weakness from someone else can take that away.